Fierce Force. I am Shonda, the director for Divine Fierce Force. And so I just wanted to thank you all for being here tonight. And first of all, we want to shout out um, Bree for all the albums that she's been creating in Divine Fierce Force. Like, thank you so much for all you're doing. Also want to shout out Megan for being top in PRB right now. We also have um myself and Bree, Devin, and Jess Hoff, who is a new consultant on the team. So excited to see somebody new hitting into the top of the ranks. And so keep that up. And then we also have two people that have sponsored this month. So congratulations to Megan again and Devin. So way to go, way to work that promotion that we have going on right now. Don't forget, it's only $25. They get the join special. So be promoting that all the way through to the end of the month. Plant those seeds, have those conversations every single day, be having that conversation with everybody. At least one conversation a day. I have been doing the one conversation a day. I haven't gotten any teamies from it, but I have just today gotten one of the seeds that I planted that she was, no, I'm not really sure about it. She came back and told me, yeah, my husband told me just to go ahead and join. So she says, so can you give me more information on joining? So I definitely encourage just to plant those seeds because those seeds will grow. And so keep just doing that. And then we also have we're going to go into identifying your why. So if you don't have a notebook available right now, that's fine. If you do, go ahead. If you don't, watch this recording and go ahead and come back for it, because this is going to help you break down and make a roadmap to why you're here and what's going to help you to move forward with your business. So I have done this. You can actually, I'm got this right from the workstation. So you can go right onto the workstation and get the identify your why in the success that spot. And so I'm going to start out by saying that the first thing to do is identify your why. And it was nice because we were talking about this a little bit before we started the recording, but it's so good because if you are a reinstate like myself, it is seriously all about the team and all about your drive. I am a reinstate myself, and the first time that I did this, I had two parties that I actually did, in-person parties, and never did anything else with that. I had people that had ordered, they were not bad parties, but I never did anything with them because I didn't even really know what I was doing. I didn't have a team telling me, like, oh, you need to be following up with these people, you need to be reaching out. So I just let it go. So definitely it is knowing your why, knowing what you're in this for. It's whether it's just to meet friends, whether you want to do this as a full-time gig and you want a big paycheck out of it, or you just want to do this to get paid back on your own Scentsy, full-time, part-time hobbyist. There's room for everybody. And so, what is the reason that you joined? So, an example of that is I joined because I love the product and I want some extra money to pay to help pay for my daughter's dance class. Well, that's it. I find it ironic that that's what they use as an example because I joined and my granddaughter's dance class was all I wanted to pay for. And so I did that and I was able to pay for her dance class. Then I was able to figure out, like, oh, this is really something that I can do, that I can make money at. Then it turned into making my car payment. And then your why is always going to change. Your why doesn't always stay the same, but having that why gives you something to reach for, gives you something to work for. So that's why your why is so important. um and then once you have that why, what are you going to do with it? So you can have a why and you can just look at it, or you can work for it. So once you have that why, you can go back and figure out where you're going to go. So what is the path that you're going to take to get there? My end goal is I want my husband to be able to travel with me. I want him to be able to not have to, he doesn't like doing the summer stuff. He loves his snow plowing. So I want him to be able to only do his snow plowing and not have to even ever worry about the mowing and the summer stuff. So we can just travel and do our own thing. So that's huge for me. And how do I I need to now have a plan, right? Because you have your journey, now you need to map it out. So mapping out my journey is for me, you really just need to come up with 3 things that you're going to do that are going to help you every day work towards that goal. So, like for me right now, my goal is growing my team. I want to grow my team. I want to um, empower other people by being able to show them what they can do. And so, for me, that's starting out by um, asking everybody or having that one conversation a day. That's my goal right now that I'm working towards. And then I also have building my dream team list, working off of taking that dream team list and putting it into effect of keeping track of who I'm talking to and how they're, what they're telling me. And as long as it's not, one of the things that Katrina has told me that I love is as long as it's not a hard no, they stay on that list. You keep reaching out to them unless they tell you that hard no. So, building that dream team list and then going live in my personal page. I used to do this all the time. If I go way back in my phone, haha. So if I go way back in my phone, I used to go live everything that came in. Like it was all the excitement that I shared. I stopped doing that and I noticed my PRV started going down. I started losing in people's interest. I started going live and I started sharing every box that I made a vow to my customers that every box that comes in my house, I share with them, whether it's mine or a customer's. Now I'm doing that. My phone is ringing for one right after I go get off the live because my customer that sees it is calling me and saying, my stuff is in. Can I come get it? And it's, so it creates FOMO that way. And then you also Um, I have people that have stopped buying from me, but now they're coming back and they're watching my lives and they're like, oh, yeah, I need more wax.
Not sure I
Why?
understand.
Because they haven't seen me until now. And so they're seeing me now. And so it's reminding them that they need that wax in their warmers. So definitely going live is some I didn't mean to go off on that rant, but that is my what I'm doing um and how I'm working. And oh my goodness, I'm just watching Brie right now. I love, sorry, sidetrack squirrel, but I love her idea of keeping samples. um the next thing that I have is we now have a plan. We know what we're doing. How are we going to follow through with that? What is going to be your backup plan? Your supports. So you can get your supports by, we have supports here on the team. Reach out to the team page, reach out to your sponsors. You can always go to the workstation. That is, go into the training tab on the workstation. It will bring you into everything that you need in there. And then I am also going to say, getting an ability, somebody that is on the same page as you, um, is so great because you can help them, they can help you, you can get ideas from them, and it's just somebody to help you like stay, keep you accountable. Like that's exactly what it's for, is there to just reach out. This is my goal for the day. This is what I'm doing. Um, what are your goals and what are you doing? And then celebrate all those little victories. Like it's so much better when you can reach out to that somebody and say, well, did you reach your goal today, and celebrate that victory. So that is my, how are you going to prepare? So I am going to prepare by reaching out to one teamie a day, keeping my team going, um, and also setting blocks of time to create a routine in my business because that's important. I'm in this full time. This is what I do full time. So I it can be hard on days like today going and getting a massage and going to the coffee shop with friends, and like we can get caught up on those days, but we also need to remember that like if you're in this full-time gig and you want to make money at this, like you need to have your set times and what you're going to do for that. So for me it's setting those time blocks, and then feeding your brain with trainings, and that's on every level. You should always be feeding your brain with trainings, listening to recordings, watching people on YouTube that inspire you. um do not allow the negativity in your life, just push it out, and don't allow the drama, don't get caught up in things selling out, get caught up in, we are such a great company and we are part of such a great company that things selling out, we can, and I actually just said this today in my life, where I work for such a great company that we sold out of 2 products in one day. Like that's an amazing thing right now during a time where people are, yeah, in hard times. So that is what I have, and that is what you need to figure out your why. Set your why, where you're going to go with that. what is like the end picture and post it everywhere. Put it on your Facebook page, put it on your homepage, um, put it out wherever you can and get that out there to everybody so that they can all have this and you guys can all enjoy it. So I thank you guys and for being on. And I hope that this helps somebody to be able to take something from this. And I'm going to stop the recording. Okay, let's see. Can I?